Good day, good day, good day, beautiful people. Good day. Get your coffee, your tea, your water, your orange juice, whatever you drinking, and a little bit of me this morning. Good day, beautiful people. It's Friday. Y'all should be excited about that. Not to say that people don't work on the weekends or whatever the case may be, but you made it through a whole nother great day, Michelle. I hope you guys are doing well on the road. Oh no. Yeah. Mm. Yeah, I'm gonna have to revamp my little playlist, you guys, because this is so funny. Great day. She said, I want to read. I got you, sweetheart. Hmm. I think I'm just gonna go with this right now. I got you, cousin Nikki. Good day, Alex. Good day, beautiful. Know what's happening. Looking on my daily life. My bank account be real fine. You know I gotta stop my skincare, I go shine. You can see me from the moon. From the moon, yeah. How you been wasting your time? Yeah, you worry about the way I've been running this vibe. Only interested in doing the things that I like. Good day, Miss Style. Good day. Y'all been getting it. Last year was a mess, but I'm growing up. Thanking God that I'm so blessed. Yeah, show me love. I got you. Yourself on this, get your glow up. And it's all because I'm working on my energy. Cleaning up, I'm taking care of myself and me. Drinking coffee, take a sip, they say I'm sparkling. Manifest, I write it down, you know it's happening. And I eat anything that I want. I got a belly, got a booty, got the dun-dun-dun. I'm on the grind, I level up, I do it just for fun. See you watching, take a picture, then let's for love. Cause we don't deal with drama. Nah, you wanna hit, you gon' get karma. Nah, we living big, we gon' get nana. Me too. Nah, you look at me, you like ooh la la. La la la, yeah. Tell me where's the truth, I see fake. Yeah, that won't shine through, cause I be doing me. You do you, maybe you should do you. Switch your point of view, watch the change, girl, it starts with you. Cause last year was a mess, but I'm growing up. Thanking God that I'm so blessed, yeah, show me love. Say, girl, don't cheat yourself unless get your glow up. And it's all because I'm working on my energy. Cleaning up, I'm taking care of myself and me. Drinking coffee, take a sip, they say I'm sparkling. Manifest, I write it down, you know it's happening. And I eat anything that I want. I got a belly, got a booty, got the dun-dun-dun. I'm on the grind, I level up, I do it just for fun. See you watching, take a picture, then let's for love. Working on my energy, taking care of me. Something like that. So, good morning, beautiful people. Good morning, good morning, good morning. I got Nikki, Michelle, Alex, and Val
for cards. Good morning, good morning, beautiful ladies. And if it's any gentlemen that happen to jump on here later, then good day to you too, guys. Um, I have our affirmation for today, a self-care card, as well as a card from the angel guide. But if you happen to be seeing Michelle or you want some of them pretty candles or whatever the case may be, Michelle is headed towards Detroit. And I think she brought candles with her. Am I correct, Michelle? Um, so if you would like to link up with her or figure out how you can get some candles from her or whatever the case may be, then feel free to hit her up because she coming to the D. So our affirmation for today, she said, with candles and milk. Our affirmation for today is I greet every day with optimism and joy, knowing that new experiences are always available to me. I greet every day with optimism and joy, knowing that new experiences are always available to me. Absolutely. I get up happy. I don't care what happened yesterday. I can't even remember half the stuff that probably happened yesterday till I start thinking about it. I don't care what happened yesterday. I don't go to bed mad. So guess what? I wake up in the spot of joy in the morning. I'm excited to be here. Guess what? They saw another day to let me open up my eyes. So yeah, why wouldn't I be enjoying optimism? I'm grateful to be here. I'm happy, you guys. No matter what went on yesterday, no matter what's going to come today, I'm happy. I'm glad to be here. I get another day to do whatever it is that I want to do. I get another day to work on my dreams. I get another day with my grandbabies. I get another day with my mom. I get another day to talk to you guys. I get another day. I'm grateful. I wake up optimistic and enjoy and ready to learn. Whatever it is that they got to teach me today, whatever they want to show me, I'm willing to learn that today. So I'm definitely taking that card because I love it. Woo-hoo. Absolutely. I wake up feeling grateful. I do, you guys. Even on the mornings where it's probably hurting me because Maddie Patty Powder and laid on my back and everything throughout the night. Guess what? I still wake up grateful because that could not be a thing. Nobody promised me today. But yet and still, I'm here. So I'm so grateful for that. You know how many people didn't wake up? Whew, let's not go there. Hmm. Mm. Yes, yes, the universe is good to us. Yes, they are. So you know what? It's so funny because before I start shuffling the cards, I seen the self-care card for last week. And the self-care card for last week was success and whatever it looks like to us, or whatever the case may be. I explained to you guys how I feel that I'm successful in certain areas. And every time I get whatever it is that I put out in the atmosphere, I'm successful with that because I put it out there. It came back. That means a plus. I got it. This, look, it's possibilities, you guys. The self-care card is possibilities. How they end up going in the backward order, it says, focus your attention on what could go right. When you learn to imagine the best case scenario, you get to enjoy an experience twice. So they said, and the funny thing is that when you think of a situation, a problem, or whatever the case may be, we can always come up with 50,000 damn scenarios of how something can go wrong. It's hard to focus on what can go right, though, right? What can go right? So when you start focusing on what could go right, wow, that's profound, man. Because yeah, I can immediately think of the car breaking down, me having a flat tire, some shit going wrong on the road, blah, blah, blah. But guess what? What about if I thought about how I'm going to enjoy a road trip and have a good time with my friend while we ride in the car, and how we're going to stop at all these different restaurants and try new food, and we just going to have what about if I focus on that and not focus on what might happen to the car or what might not even happen to the car? Because let me tell you what happened. We usher that stuff in. What about the possibilities of it just being great? Of us just having a good time? What about those possibilities? I can always think of something that can go wrong, but can you think of how many possibilities can go right? So over the weekend, when you get a little frustrated, when you get a little irritated, when you don't think shit going your way, think of all the possibilities on how you can make it better, how it will be better, how it can be better, and how you can make it better versus what can go wrong. And then you sit in that spot and all that stuff that you thought was going to go wrong, it go wrong. And then you be like, I knew this shit was going to happen. No, you didn't know that shit was going to happen, but you put it up in your brain. So guess what? It's happening. Don't get mad at the universe then. I'm just saying. Possibilities, you guys. We always got them. Mind your brain. That's all I can say. Be kind to your brain. Hey. Okay. I don't know what to do with this, but I'm going to put it back in the deck. It was already flipped up. I'm going to show you what it is. It's a cutting the cords. And the funny thing is that I think a lot of us probably need to cut some cords to people and places that we attach to that we probably need to let go of. But that's a horse for a different color, a different day. And if it pop up in these cards today, then we'll talk about it. Whatever. I'm so excited. I want to see what Maddie's pictures turned out looking like. Because, baby, she went to school looking adorable. But I don't know when they take pictures. And I don't know what they might look like. But whatever it is, we're going to accept it for what it is and keep on moving. But I'm curious. Because she got this pose, you guys. And she told her mama yesterday that her mama say, how did you pose for the picture? She was like, okay. and y'all don't understand that Madison, baby, got a brain of her own. Just know that. And she might have posed like that. So I'm excited to see what these school pictures look like. This is my baby 5th grade year. No more elementary this year. After this, I don't know what to do with her. Holy shit, you guys. Y'all ain't gonna believe that. Y'all ain't gonna believe it. Y'all see me shuffling these damn cards. And obviously, this is what y'all needed. This card on top of the deck. Y'all see me shuffle these cards. Cut the cords. Yes, ma'am. I see you, babe. Y'all see me. I told y'all, I said, if that's what the hell we need, then they ain't gonna give it back. They brought it right back. Okay. I hear y'all. I'm with it. I'm with it. Cut the cords, you guys. It said, in spirituality, cords are the energetic bonds that connect us to situations, persons, or place. There are different types of cords, but in this context, they are connections to situations or people that can have a negative or draining effect upon us. Didn't I just say we need to let some people, some places, some situations go? Let's get it. They said we can also create a negative cord when we have an expectation of an outcome of a situation, especially when it's outside of our control. So that those possibilities, those negative possibilities that I just told you that you think of, you are creating a cord between you and the possibility, the negative possibility that you're thinking of, that you manifest, that you bring into reality. And so it says, so this is an important time for you to release any attachments to people, places, situations, outcomes, or anything else that could be limiting your experience of joy. Wow. Ain't that something? They said, let go, release any attachments to people, places, situations, outcomes, or anything that's going to limit your experience. Mm. Angels are wrapping you in a light of love so that you can lovingly detach from situations that could be draining, dramatic, or damaging your health or purpose. The funny thing is that you got to be willing to let those things go. And sometimes the hold on you is so strong that you can't just walk away. The cord so thick. You didn't braided that cord, you didn't embedded yourself into either a situation or a person that is so thick that you like, I'm trying to get away and I keep chopping at this damn cord, but it's something still hanging on. I'm still stuck to this damn person. I'm still stuck to this situation. I'm still stuck to this fucking place. I understand. They have cord cutting ceremonies. Sister Circle, you guys, I will definitely show y'all how to do a cord cutting ceremony. But the thing is that you have to be mentally ready to let those things go as well. The cord cutting only assists. Those are only tools. Remember that. Whatever we use, the tarot cards, the oracle cards, the pendulums, the little rods, those are only tools. You have to make your mind up first that, hey, I want to let this go for real, for real. And then when you decide that you want to let it go, like I told you, I don't have no problem. We're going to jump in the sister circle and I will show you guys how to do a cord cutting ceremony, because it takes 2 candles and some twine and some intention. Not much. Don't take much. 2 candles, some twine, and some intention to let it go. Like, not part of the situation. See, the funny thing is that with us, we let go part of stuff. We let go of the parts that we don't like and we try to hold on to the parts that we do. And they said, no, you don't get best of both worlds. It don't work like that. You got to let go all the way. Let me just use me as a fucking example. Okay? The husband guy. I couldn't let him go. Absolutely. I couldn't let him go. He had good attributes about him. But if I told you guys his name or what we called him, you'd be like, oh, you must have been crazy too. Yeah, don't worry about it. I probably still am, whatever the case may be. But he had so many negative traits about him, so many things, so many freaking red flags that I seen that I wouldn't let go. I wouldn't, you know what I'm saying? Because I was holding on to the man that I seen in him, what I seen in him, the potential that I seen in him. that I knew that he could be. I held on to potential possibilities, but I held on to expectations that he wasn't willing to feel. You get what I'm saying? And I held on so tight that I created this cord in between us, this bond that seemed to be inseparable, where I couldn't let him go no matter how far I got away from him. He would just ease back in like a fucking parasite, you guys. And then right before Aji died, you guys, I said, I really want to be away from him. I really don't want this connection. I really want to sever these ties. And they said, do you really want to do that? Let me tell you guys, be careful what you ask for. Do you really want to do that? Yes, this is what I want. I don't want to be connected to this man anymore. They severed the last connection, which was Aji. That was the baby we have. They severed the very last connection. And they severed the connection in between us. Because I lost it. But I asked for it. So be careful. Know exactly what you want. Set your intentions and be very clear. Because the universe will make sure that you separate all the way. So, cut the cords. Ain't that something this morning? Whew. Okay. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready this morning. So I have Nikki, Michelle, Alex, and Dial. Is there anybody else? Just in case. Oh, definitely. But we have free will. The universe knows exactly what we need. But we have free will as well. And the universe kept showing me that this ain't the thing, Teresa. Don't do this. You don't even know how many times I went back to that guy. You don't know the stuff that had happened in between here. I tell y'all little bits and pieces. But baby, the whole life was crazy. Okay? That's how I got to know that, baby, there's a stomper in me because I had to be crazy to even deal with the crazy that I was dealing with. Okay? But when I sat on that front porch, and I can tell you at 18975 Fairport, when I bought that house, I sat on that porch and I said, hey, I don't want no more of this. I don't know if he had called and upset me, just pissed me all the way off. I said, I can't do it. I want to be severed. I want to be away from him. I don't want no contacts. I don't want me to feel any kind of love, not the kind of love that I feel for everybody else, but love, like I don't want to be attached to him. They said, you don't want to be attached no more? And then I said, because being impeccable with my words and I didn't understand, I said, I want everything that ties us together to separate us. I wanted it to separate us. Aji is the point. She tied us together because whatever happened with her, we were parents. And so I would leave either him to call me to call him, because we got to communicate about this girl and what's going on and blah, 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 this and this. And when they severed that, they severed everything. So just know what you're doing. I'm just saying. So, Cousin Nikki, you are first. Michelle, you are after her. Alex Dial. Yes, they are. They are powerful. They are powerful. You don't know how much power you got in this tongue. My granny used to tell me, baby, that's the thing right there. And I'm always thinking nasty. I'm like, Grandma, you real nasty. But she was talking about them words, baby. She was talking about that stuff that come out my mouth. She was like, ooh, you got a snapper on you, girl. And I'm like, Grandma, what's wrong with you? Because y'all got to know my grandma to know what I'm talking about, because she had a potty mouth too. But when I assess the situation now, that's what she talked about. My mouth. I could speak some words out of my mouth, baby. And I was always in the land. I knew that was going to happen. I knew that was going to happen because I spoke it into existence. Now I understand the power in which I stand in. And being impeccable with my words. Okay, Cousin Nikki. Oh, look at there. So, Cousin Nikki, I know you probably driving, so just in case you're listening, sweetheart, they wanted to congratulate you and know that you have notable growth. Notable growth. They said, we are paying attention. We have seen you. We understand. We know. I see you. Notable growth. You have been growing spiritually, physically. You have been growing regardless of the setbacks you think that you have or the things that transpire. They said, hey, we want to acknowledge first that we see you, that you are doing exactly what you need to be doing. Sometimes you feel like you ain't growing fast enough. They said, don't worry about that. You are right where you're supposed to be at. Recovering stability. There were a couple of things or some things within the last couple of months that have been on your mind that you have probably had a setback that you feel like you losing, or they said you're going to recover that. Don't worry about that. Sometimes we put ourselves in a spot of worry when they said, hey, this is the out for the new. You get what I'm saying? We got to get the fuck on for the new stuff that's coming, or that portion that you need to slide off the plate so that you can get the new stuff. They said, but be careful, because they just don't want you to get caught up in useless delays. Which what I see is other people's shit. It ain't even a delay with you. It's a delay with somebody telling you to be delayed, or because they got something else going on, you decide that, hey, I'm not going to move on this particular thing right now because of X, Y, and Z. They said, hey, when you taking consideration of what you got going on, they said you move when we tell you to, not for somebody else. Don't be delayed or denied for somebody else because you didn't move when you were supposed to. Your intuition is definitely on fleek, so you know exactly what to do, when to do it. They said, in the moment that you decide that you're going to let somebody take the wheel, then that's when we become delayed. They said, you on the right track. They started out with notable growth. You are growing. Don't allow nobody to stunt that growth. Don't worry about what they got going on. I know it'd be hard. These grown ass kids and all of that. But you got stuff going on too. And so you hold everybody else up. But they said, hey, make sure that you holding you up all the way. You don't have to worry about the cup being half empty or half full. They said, fill your cup all the way up so that when it overflows, because you are a giver, that when it overflows, that you won't lack anywhere. You are amazing. You are loved. You are understood. You are successful no matter what. So I like that for you, Cousin Nikki. And thank you for exchanging energy with me. I appreciate that this morning, sweetheart. Do your thing. Woohoo. Cousin Nikki. Michelle, it's your turn to burn, sweetheart. Who, who got shirts yesterday? Was it you, Cousin Nikki? They got shirts. Please let me know if you guys got it as your shirts come in, at least if you got them. Michelle, thank you so very much for wearing your shirt and also sending me a picture. You guys, I posted it. Okay, it was you, Nikki. Thank you. Beautiful for letting me know you got them. Michelle wore her shirt yesterday and she took a picture of her in the shirt and allowed me to put it on TikTok, as well as I think I put it on Facebook as well. I appreciate the beautiful smile with the shirt. So make sure that you creating those boundaries though. Because just like we make people feel good, guess what? They should make you feel good too. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Oh, okay. Okay, Michelle. You ready? Ma'am, you ready? Okay. Michelle, they say that your first card is lost motivation. Lost motivation. And sometimes when we start out with a business, and I can get this, I understand. When we start out with a business, when things don't start moving the way that we think, expectations, the way that we think that they should be moving, or when we don't get the response to the things that we are making because we are excited about these particular things, and when we don't get the response in which we need or we crave for, we sometimes lose motivation. And this is a past card, so this is something that has already happened. You saw yourself in a spot of losing motivation, because hey, I know I got this thing going on. I know that I'm finna do this particular thing or whatever the case may be, but I want it to be more than just that. You know what I'm saying? That's what your brain is processing. I want more than just this. I don't want to just be making candles for this particular event that I'm going to. I want more than this. You know what I'm saying? I want to sell these candles on a daily basis, from a particular place or whatever the case may be. And so sometimes we lose motivation. The next card says disconnected information. Disconnected information means that sometimes you are given information, but not all the information. Um, so, as you research some of the stuff in which you are looking for, sometimes you don't get all the information. And it's not because of you. It's sometimes because of a particular person that we're looking at or whatever the case may be. And sometimes people aren't just really honest. So they give you part of the information. It ain't just you, it's everybody. They give you the information in which they want you to have, and then the rest, you have to figure it out. Sometimes they don't give you the whole recipe. They give you as much as you need, and then the rest you have to figure it out. But they said this right here, reluctant change. So Michelle, what they're saying is everything don't stay the same. You have been seeing over the last couple of months things change around you, which means that you have had to be adaptable, but there are some things in your life that you are reluctant to change. And there's some things that probably need to be changed. But you are reluctant to change those things because of the agreements that you made as a child. And so it's embedded in you. And so you like, hey, I'm used to living this particular way, or I'm used to doing things this particular way, or this is how things happen. And every time I think about reluctant change, I think about my mom, you guys, because she's been doing things a particular way so long that even when she wants to, it's hard for her. Okay, let's set an example, cooking with grease. Before I moved here, I had a thing of grease on the side of my stove and it sat there forever because we air fried everything. I didn't cook with grease. I had it there just in case. I don't even know what the just in case was for, just in case I needed it for a cake or something. I don't know. But because I'm with my mom and she is reluctant to let the grease go, there's fried food here all the time. um, and she wants to do better, but this is how she knows the air fryer is new to her. And so they said, hey, listen, there will be some things that you have learned with your upbringing, with things that have been that have transpired in your life. But they said change is good, especially when you're changing it for you. So when you notice that some of these moments ain't fitting, when they don't no longer serve the purpose in which you want them to serve anymore, you read the book, The Four Agreements, then you need to make a new agreement about something else. A lot of times we do the work and we miss spots. I miss spots too. There's some things that need to be changed. That's all. Um, and they're your things. They're not about other people because they don't give us stuff about other people to tell them to change. There's things in your life that you have grown up with or and they don't fit with your lifestyle anymore. They don't fit with your belief system anymore. So if they don't fit, then change it. Nobody, this is not for other people. This is your life. And so when things don't fit, just change it. I know that it'd be hard to change stuff because I listen, you don't know how many times I didn't try to stop cussing or whatever the case may be. And I'd be like, is this just embedded in my damn soul? But when you really want it, you'll change those things. And they just about you. They not about other people. So it's not, hey, it's some inner work. Because we battle with ourselves all the time. I tell you that all the time. We battle with our damn self. You the hardest critic on yourself. When you don't feel like you're getting up doing enough, you the hardest critic on yourself. You beat yourself up more than anybody else could beat themselves. Try loving yourself just as hard. So it's okay. It's okay. Everything is in divine order. Even when you feel like, hey, I've been defeated. Hey, I done lost motivation. You haven't. It's just a day. Take a moment. Breathe, reset, and start over again. Because you got this. You are understood. You are understood. You are special. You are successful in every way in which you see yourself successful in. Speak positivity and love into your life because you are all of those things. Be great because you are. Just do your best. Keep doing your best. And I know things don't seem to be moving as fast as you want them to, but when they start moving, they'll move real fast. And I understand that. I definitely understand that. It's just I've been psyching myself up to be motivated because you have to sometimes because you be like, okay, what am I doing? I didn't started this business, blah, blah, blah. Alex, it's your turn to burn. And you be like, I'm not getting no sales off of it. I'm not doing blah, blah, blah. And I'm sinking more money into it than I'm getting out of it. And so it's hard to be motivated when you don't see stuff move. And so the thing is that this weekend, sweetheart, take the time to network your stuff. You in Detroit with your peoples. Network your stuff. And I know everybody gonna want to talk about all the stuff that they've been through and all the stuff they going through and everything else. But guess what? Guess what you talk about, Michelle? Be like, I got these smell good candles over here and these melts. You want to talk about that? You want to talk about, hey, you want to purchase some of these? Let's get it. This is what I've been doing with my time while I've been in South Carolina. I've been trying to build a business. So you want to support me? That would be absolutely great. She said, let's get it, universe. Come on with it. Alex, ma'am, I love you so much. So don't charge me. Charge the cards, ma'am. So your first card says negative consequences. And the negative consequences, and it's a past card, so it probably didn't already happen. But the thing is that they said that it's happening because you keep doing this. I don't know why you keep getting this card. Procrastinating actions. You get negative consequences because you keep procrastinating. They say, hey, so we can show you, we can throw you, we can put you in there. I keep getting this. We can take a horse to the water. We can't make them drink. They said, there are consequences for not moving when we asked you to. There are consequences for procrastinating. You missed the mark. You be missing the mark. They say, so, what are you waiting on? Because you got this frictional conflict. You see that? I'm gonna let you see the whole card. I mean, you see that? It's a hand holding on. It's they bumping fists. It's a conflict. It's a frictional conflict. So the thing is that it's a back and forth of, I don't know if it's a battle of the mind where you like, am I really doing the right thing? You like, oh God, I don't want to move too fast. Oh, am I gonna make a mistake? Am I gonna lose what I already have? They said the thing is that you have never lost anything. Things that were lost were meant to be lost, and they were not meant to be there. Anyways, when we lose stuff, it is this time to separate from us, even with people and places. And sometimes, again, I guess that's the cord cutting thing that came in. Sometimes we have to sever the cord. When we make moves, we try to make sure that everybody is okay. I don't want to leave this one place and go to this other place. I want to make sure they good here when I leave here, and I want to make sure everything is good over there. They say, "Are you good? Is everything good with you? Are you stretching yourself out too thin to make sure that other people are sufficiently up to par? Or are you giving away so much energy just to make sure that they up to par? Which causes you to procrastinate because you be like, well, okay, let me do these one things or this thing here, and let me make sure this is done right here before I do for me. And the funny thing is that your children are grown just like mine. They said, what you waiting on? A lot of times we be waiting on ourselves. You are wonderfully made. You are a brilliant individual. You have so much potential. And again, just like with business, sometimes it starts off really slow and we don't see the potential in the business. And we like, hey, I'm moving so slow and this and this. But the reason that things sometimes are moving slow for us is because we don't have room on the plate to allow it to grow. Because we holding on to other people's stuff. I'm sorry. They said, get they stuff off your plate. Fill your plate up with your own stuff. Because you need you. The most important person in this equation is you. No matter what other people got going on. But majority of the time you're dealing with grown folks. So we just can't allow them to be grown. And I'm not talking about your children all the time either, because it's not always just your children to do this. It's other people that rely on you, that lean on you, that guess what? Tomorrow, if I don't wake up, what are you going to do? And then you be wondering to yourself, how the fuck did I get here? How did I get in this fucking spot where all these people are relying on me to uplift and hold up and all of this shit? And I just want to let this shit go. You will. You shall. Make room on the plate for you. Yeah. Yeah, you standing on the outside looking at your circle. That's funny, ain't it? You like everybody good, my kids good, the man good, everybody good, my mama good, my sister's good, everybody in the circle good, and you on the outside like, what the fuck? Who making sure I'm good? Oh, and I'm not saying that moms don't look out. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying sis don't look out. I'm not saying dude don't look out. I'm not saying the kids don't look out. But guess what? When you weigh the balance scales, baby, you look out way more than they do. I'm just saying. But you are great. All is well. And you will be great. It says stand on that business. Stand on that thing. I'm just saying. Okay, Miss Dow. She said, I've been waiting patiently. All is well, Alex. Be the beautiful person that you are. But you got to shed some of them people off. She said, I'm getting it together. I know, and it's a slow road. Because guess what? For real. And it didn't happen overnight. That's the whole thing, Alex. It didn't happen overnight with you. Thank you, Dow. I see you back. It's not like, oh, well, this shit just happened overnight. Okay, Dow, let's get it, sweetheart. And it's been a minute since I gave you a reading. So, your first card is Temperance. It's patient balance. You have been trying to balance your life out. That's what that means. You have been trying to balance your life out. You have been trying to get shit together. It hasn't been easy, but you have definitely been trying to balance things out. But with that, you have difficult decisions. You've been trying to balance your life out and you've had difficult decisions, and you will have difficult decisions to make in order to get your life in balance. Sometimes we have to let people go. Sometimes we have to let situations go. Sometimes we have to let some things that we are doing, we have to let those things go in order for us to elevate where we need to be at. And right now, it seems that you are in the middle, dead smack in the middle of trying to figure all that shit out. Again, just like with Alex, the circle, when we look at our circle, we be like, hey, is my kids good? Is my sisters or my family, if it blah, 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 is all these people good? But the funny thing is that are you good? Are you taking the time out for yourself to make sure that you are good? Things don't always happen overnight the way we think that they should, but is there's things in your brain that you want to come to fruition. So you see your life a particular way, Dial. This is what I'm saying. You see your life a particular way, but sometimes it look like it's far out of reach. And how can I get there? Well, they saying the way that you get there is to make decisions based on you getting to this particular point. That means that you're going to have to let some shit go. You're going to have to let some people go. And just like my understanding is, and I'm pretty damn sure that most of your children are all grown, you're going to have to let them be grown. Because the more you entangle yourself with their life, the more you're going to feel the pressure to get out of their life. I'm not saying that, hey, I mess with my children. I love my children to death, but I am allowing them to be adults in every facet of the word. That means that they have to figure it the fuck out. Even when I don't think that it's fair. They have to figure it out. That's all a part of being an adult. And sometimes we hold hands too long, but we deprive ourselves of the life in which we supposed to be living because we too busy giving our life away to our children, to people that we mess with, to situations, to places, to things that don't belong to us anymore. They said this is the reason that you're not out of whatever it is, stagnated routine. They said you keep doing the same thing over and over again, repeating the same thing over and over again, even with the words that come out your mouth. You keep saying the same thing over and over again. So they said, when you going to change that? When you going to stop doing that? They said, when you tell your children something one time, they said, do you mean it? Or are you going to continue to speak about it? Because I was always taught that, hey, tell me something and there's consequences behind that. That's the way I was raised. My mom going to tell me something one time, and behind that, it's going to be some consequences. And even as an adult, she going to say something to me one time, and then after that, it's going to be some consequences. You have to change it up. And y'all people gonna say shit like, yo, you trying to be funny? Listen, whatever the fuck it is you trying to be better for you. It's some people that you need to not be around because you're not strong enough to even be around them. They suck you back into shit that you don't even want to fucking do. But you do it because you're not strong enough to be away from them, to not be in that atmosphere right now. They say, hey, listen, change up your routine. People know when you get your check, when you're getting paid, when you got money coming in, and guess what? They flock around like a whole bunch of fucking bees. And then when you broke, guess who you sitting with? Damn, myself. They said change your routine. Pay attention to the people around you and make those difficult decisions because you are better than anything that you are going through. You are better than any situation that you got going on. Change the routine. And I am proud of you. Regardless if it seemed like you slow rolling, if it seemed like you backlashed or whatever the fucking case may be, I'm proud of you. Because every day you get up and you keep trying. Keep trying. Because one day this is just going to be some memories of how you tried and you conquered and you went over the mountain and you can see the glory and the beauty in the other side. Change the routine. And only you have the power to do that. So I love it this morning. Woo-hoo, I am so thank you so very much. I appreciate you, Dial. And again, I ain't exempt. Let's get it. I'm gonna give me some cards and then I'm gonna get off of here, ladies. Because you guys have been amazing this morning. Thank you so very much. I really appreciate being able to do these readings for you guys. I appreciate the exchange of energy. I'm so grateful and thankful for your kindness, for your time, for your patience, for all of the things that you do, the unspoken words, the smiles, the laughs, all of those things. I'm grateful. I am. Look at there. I understand. See, I'm not exempt from bullshit either, you guys. So here go my reading. I get the nurturing creator. And I get the nurturing creator because I know that I am a nurturing creator. I think about people as I create whatever it is that I'm doing. I think about other people. So I am a nurturer. I want to heal things. And even with, I told you guys right here on the live that I have a problem with charging people for stuff. But I know I have to live. And so I am a nurturing creator. They said, I got the card that said disconnected information. Michelle, I got this card, which means that some of the information in which I'm getting is not always all the information. So they said, hey, research some stuff for yourself. And I know this because I listen to other people's podcasts or other people's stuff. And the funny thing is that they said, don't take everything that you hear by word. They said, hey, go and do it for yourself. Go and get the information for yourself because you don't want to have disconnected information because all that stuff ain't right. I understand. And I got missed opportunity. I understand that as well, which means that if I don't pay attention, even with the disconnected information, if I don't pay attention, I'll miss my opportunity. I'm cool with that. I understand. See, I don't ever look at my readings as bad. I always look at them as good. I always look at them as somewhere where I can enhance my life. Somewhere where, hey, I might not see it, but I might need to change some particular things or the way that I look at a particular thing in order to get where I need to be at. My readings are never bad for me. They're never bad for you. They are only tools and insights on how we can enhance our lives and be better people for ourselves. That's it. I'm not trying to be better for nobody else. I'm trying to be better for me. I'm trying to be a better Teresa. I'm trying to be a better goddess. I am just trying to be better for me. I'm trying to be the best version of myself. And so I don't want to miss any opportunities. I want my eyes wide open. And so I understand. I am definitely taking these cards. Yeah, the readings are helpful. I'm definitely taking my cards. Like I said, sometimes I do get disconnected information. Not information that I get from the universe, not what I hear in my head, but the things that I listen to on YouTube or that I listen to on TikTok, they don't always be correct. So they said sometimes you go back and you need to fact check. Some stuff resonate with our soul, but they said if it resonate with your soul, then that means you gonna do some more research, right? You're gonna look into it some more. You're just not gonna take somebody's word because they gave us a Bible. That guess what? I ain't gonna start with that. I'm grateful. I appreciate the spot that I'm in. I appreciate the love that I receive. I appreciate everything that every kind word that people have sent that all the positive energy that I get, I appreciate all of those things. I am perfectly imperfect, and I accept myself as I am today. I am with the divine. The divine is with me. All will be well. You guys are amazing. You do amazing things. Don't shortchange yourself, because we tend to do that too. You are magical, and know that. Stand in your thing. Like she said, stand 10 toes down in whatever it is that you believe in. You will manifest whatever life you want to live. But it takes discipline, and it takes consistency on your part. You can change the person that you are in 30 days. You can recreate your DNA in 30 days. You can be a different you. Only the things that you want to change about you. You are wonderfully made, and you can do anything. So I love you guys so very much. Again, I thank you so much for allowing me to exchange energy with you guys and give wonderful readings this morning. Take your time, figure it out. All will be well. And I definitely will see you guys right here Monday for the card of the day. So go out. Your card says possibilities. Go see the possibilities and the positivity. So I love you guys, and have a great day, and be safe on the road. Michelle, you guys should be running it on in now. I did at least an hour of this, so y'all should be humping on through Detroit in a minute. So I love you, and I will definitely see you here Monday for the card of the day. Be blessed, you guys. Bye-bye.